Hey everyone, so today I decided to film this look for you. This is the look that I always go for when I'm running errands, going to the groceries, taking my son to the doctors. So this is my go-to makeup. So if you want to know how I got this look, keep on watching. Hey guys, so every time I'm doing my makeup, I always like to start out with a moisturizer. Moisturizing is very important to me. I do have a little bit of a dry skin, so I have to moisturize. And today I'm using the Clinique moisturizing lotion. I like to moisturize those lips. So today I'm going to start out with the Lorac behind the scenes eye primer. Priming your lids is important because it helps your eyeshadows to stay in place. And for eyeshadows today, I'm going to be using the Tartelette Amazonian Clay palette. So first I'm going to start out with my C brush by e.l.f. and using that Free Spirit color, so my base color. I also like to use a base color because it helps me to set my eye primer. Throughout the video, you will be seeing me fix up my eyebrows. Girl, I gotta get them done. So now going in with that E35 brush and Force of Nature still by Tartelette. I like to use that in my crease. And usually it is my transition color too. So I really like this. It's a nice brown tone color. You will be seeing me going back and forth with this color. And it's very important to blend so you don't have those harsh lines. So you'll be seeing me going in and out with this color. Blending, blending, blending. Now I'm going to go in with my E25 brush by Sigma. I'm going to pick up that color Dreamer, still the Tartelette palette. So I'm going to be using that Dreamer color right on the outer corners, giving me a little bit more depth. I go back and I pick up a little bit more of the Dreamer, still with the E25 brush. So working in with that windshield wiper motion in and out so we can get that blending going. Now I'm going to be using the Morphie brush. I don't know the name of this brush, but I will have it on the bottom bar descriptive for you guys. I'm going to be using the Caregiver color right on the center of the lids. I do like using a lighter color on the center just so I can bring out the color of the eye a little bit. And then I do go back in with the E35 brush just to blend everything together. I'm always making sure I'm blending so I don't have those harsh lines. So blending is very important. Now using my Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to be filling in my brows with the lighter brown. I'm not so sure about this color yet for my brows. You know, I'm still trying to get used to it and seeing if it's going to be the right color for me. That spoolie to take a little bit of the excess off. Like I said before, I keep going in with this E35 brush, blending all the time. This is the Photo Finish Primer by Smashbox. You want to make sure you prime before you put on your foundation because we want to make that foundation stay in place. Now coming in with that Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And I'm also going to be using the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation by Nars. I'm going to be mixing the Giorgio Armani and the Nars. Just to let you guys know, I love the Nars. It stays all day. It's a really, really good foundation. It's my top favorite one. I have to mix both of them. During the winter, I really don't like the Giorgio Armani just because my skin is super dry. And I didn't like how it made my skin look. It made it look a little cracky for me. Like I had some patches here and there. So I do mix both of them. Or whenever I'm using just the Giorgio Armani by itself, I have to moisturize really well. So now going in with my concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm going to be using two shades today. I'm going to be using the number 10, which is light, and number 15, which is fair. I like using the 10 because there is a little bit of a yellowish tone, which gives me the coverage that I need. And then the light to give me that brightness that I need under my eye a little bit. So it's just a perfect mixture. Now I'm going to be using Shade Light by Kat Von D. I'm going to be using Levitation and Egret. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, but I'm going to be using both colors together. You're going to be seeing me mixing a lot of colors. Every time I'm mixing everything, just to get that perfect shade. So now bronzing it up a little bit or contouring with Hoola Benefit. It's one of my daily favorites. I like using the Hoola just because it's a perfect match for me. Now changing up the brush, I'm using a contour brush by Morphie now. I was using the Real Techniques just because it was a little bit more precise and I wanted to do that contouring lines. After we contoured a little bit, it's time to bronze it up. Let's bronze it up with Milani Baked Bronzer number 4. Now using my Sigma brush, the F15, this is my blush brush, and I like using the Luminoso by Milani, number 5. This is a baked blush. Now on my waterline, I'm going to be using a Maybelline pencil, Soft Nude is the color. I'm using a lighter color just because it gives me that awake look that I need for during the day. Now here I'm just blending everything together so I don't have those harsh lines. I am using a MAC 150 brush. Back again with that Shade of Light palette by Kat Von D. I'm using the Morphie MB30 brush. Girl, we can't forget about the mascara. Now I'm using that Hypnose by Lancome, one of my favorites, after Lancome's Grandiose as well. So love those two mascara, my favorite. Gotta stop for that little dance session. Whoops, got a little bit on my lids, but don't you worry, just let it dry and we can fix it. So on my bottom lashes, I like to use the Voluminous by L'Oreal. Now it's time to blend that contour out with the MAC 150. My favorite part, you get to highlight with Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm using that fan brush by Morphie. Look at that glow, girl! Now to line my lips, I'm using the 1993 by Urban Decay. That's my favorite. Sorry for the image, guys. It is a little blurry, but I'm using Viva Glam 1. My favorite, can you tell? It's almost done. Now let's gloss up those lips with Sex Symbol by Lorac. Now I'm going to be using Lorac Pro color Snow. I like using this color to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I'm saying that right? I think I'm saying that right. The inner corner, and I am using the Sigma E35 brush to blend it in. Now using that E35 brush to blend everything together so there's no harsh lines. Now coming to the end of the look, to keep my brows in check, I'm going to be using that Anastasia Clear Brow Gel.
Hey everyone, I hope you liked my video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. It's in one of these corners so you can watch future videos. Well, thank you for watching. See you next time. Love you.